Howdy all, and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. oh. I have spent the last hour working on these stairs. I think I finally... They're not exactly what I want, but I think they look alright, I guess. It's... I have torn both of these stairs down at least 3 times a piece and built them back up, trying to figure out how to do this. But I think I've got it now, maybe. I'm not sure. I think I might like the glass connected. You think they'd look better with the glass connected? Like if I do this here and then here, I think that does look better. And there, and then there. And we'll do the same thing on this side and finish this off. I do have a plan for what I'm going to do for the balcony section here, or the upper floor, whatever it's called. So we're going to work on that today. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. We'll get it on the other side here too while we're at it. Might as well get it all done up nice. Yeah, it's been a busy week, and we're reaching the end of our training sessions, so everybody's getting jumpy. They once they're done with their training, then they have to take their certification testing. And so, you know, trying to keep the nerves calm for that. Alright. And get in the last, you know, bits of training. We actually did some practice testing today that worked out pretty good. Let everybody see what they need to study before we get into the actual certification test. And I don't know what was going on last night, but I could not sleep. That's bizarre. Why did I grab half a thing here? I want to get some stone. Don't I just have some stone someplace instead of cooking up stone? Let me go check my furnaces back here. But yeah, I think, I don't know. I have no idea why I couldn't sleep last night. I think maybe I'm excited for the new Final Fantasy game. I'm pretty excited for it. And I am greatly looking forward to Type 0. I've never played it, of course, because I'm not Japanese. And yeah, so this is remastered for the PlayStation 4. Xbox One, I think, comes on both of those. And I get some spider XP laying over here. So I am looking forward to the new game. It sounds awesome. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. It's you take control over 14 students at a military academy who get drawn into the war. Let's see if I can remember exactly what it said. I think it's you take control over Class 0, which consists of 14 students, and they are their country gets drawn into a war, and people are fighting over control of the crystals. And so you can make your team out of the 14, mix and match the 14 available students into your team. So it sounds pretty awesome. I guess it's got a mature, dark storyline, and which is of course my favorite thing in a game. So, well, not my favorite thing, but I like a really good storyline, and I don't know. We were talking about today, me and some other guys, about Final Fantasy 13 and how I've never finished the first 13 game. How wide do I want to make this? I think I'm gonna go 2 more. I'm gonna make this 5 wide here. Oh, but I don't know what the back of this is gonna look like. This might change. This will probably change once I get going, but I'm just gonna go with this for right now. I like the battle system in Final Fantasy 13. It's extreme. Ooh, fell right off. It's extremely fast-paced. And you know, I didn't go look to see if I had any stone either. What in the world, man? That was the whole reason going over there to those furnaces. All you did was threw in some cobblestone. Ugh. But I like the battle system in 13, and the storyline was pretty good. But I get distracted pretty easily, and so I had stopped playing the game. You know, if this is the edge, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do I have any stone here, maybe? I think I looked at here already. I've got those 4 pieces. I guess it doesn't have to be stone. I was thinking I would like it as stone, but I could use some cyan clay, maybe? I might like the clay better, I think. Let me go grab some clay, and we'll see what I like as my floor there. I can't stand the summons in Final Fantasy 13, and it ruins the game for me. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't make it that big a deal. I don't know. I've been thinking about digging it back out and playing it again. I own all of them, you know, 13, 13.2, Lightning Returns, and but I've never played 13.2 and Lightning Returns because I haven't beaten the first one, and so I really need to get in there and play through it so that I can go give the the other ones a try. I just oh, there's some stone. Those summons, man. Oh, we could try some of that too, maybe. I might like that better than what I put down, actually. Better than the stone slabs. I have to check that out. But right now I want to get some cyan clay, if I've got any. I might not have any. Oh, right there. Awesome. And we'll see. Polished andesite and cyan clay might look good together. We'll go check it out. But I can't stand that they took the monster-based summons and turned them into vehicles. It's just so dumb to me. It's like, I'm sure it was just a playoff of like Transformers coming out or something, and they're just It's not right. None of the summons look good to me. It's my favorite thing in the games is the summons. You know, Bahamut and Ifrit and Shiva and Ramu. Oh, it kind of looked nighttime to me, but that's that whole noon thing that screws me up every time. Alright, let's try... Let's see if I like this polished andesite better down here. If you never played any Final Fantasy, you know, you're not going to have any clue what I'm talking about here, but... Okay, what do I like better? I'm thinking this. I think I like the polished andesite. Of course, that means I'm going to have to go get some andesite. I'm also going to have to make some cyan stained clay, which means I need... is cyan the one that only comes from plants? Which means I need to go hunt plants. Yeah, I like this. This is basically what I had in mind when I started. I just was going to do stone slabs and stone, but I like this a little better. It looks richer. You know, darker, nicer colors. But, yeah, you know, it's really awesome when you get your summons and, you know, you bring out, like, Ifrit. And I really like, I think it's, what? Is it 10? Or not 10. 10's got amazing summons. In fact, you have to fight them to beat the game, but... I don't remember which Final Fantasy it was. Has like Ifrit's like this big demon that tears its way up out of the ground, and you know, fire and lava everywhere. Or, like Bahamut comes flying out of the sky and slams into the ground, kind of thing. Even like Final Fantasy IV has got cool summons. You know, and Final Fantasy IV is on the Super Nintendo. Okay. We're looking to see how much andesite I have over here. I also probably need to check that other chest back over this way before I get too excited. But, oh yeah, because see, I've been using it in my walls, so it probably is over here. Or I don't have any. Yeah. And then, you know, you get in Final Fantasy 13, right? And so like Shiva is always, you know, this woman made out of ice, and she freezes everything, or she blows frost breath kind of thing, and you know, and so what do you get in Final Fantasy 13? That was really weird looking floating around out there. Look at that. Just when it's on the edge there, it kind of looks like a mirror. And now you can't see it. It's got no numbers, you can't see it. That's stone. That's not even stone. It's like gray wool. Stone. And so, you know, it comes out as twin blue females that wrap themselves together and become a motorcycle, and then you smash the motorcycle into people. Woo! How does that Or like, I don't even remember who each summons, but I don't remember their names either, other than like Lightning and Snow. Says, I think. Something like that. Someone's a big red, looks like a Cadillac with fins on it. I don't know. I only got far enough in the game, I think, for like 3 summons. And, or etalons, whatever you want to call them. And so, I was just so disappointed in the summons. And I liked the rest of the game. I just, I couldn't stand the summons. It just ruined the game for me. Because that's my favorite thing about Final Fantasy. I know it's a weird thing to be your favorite thing, but it's my favorite thing is how awesome are the summons going to be in this new Final Fantasy. And then I get it, and they're freaking cars. Alright. What is the recipe for andesite? I know it's got one. So let's see if we can figure it out. It's got to be diorite, and is it gravel? No. Then it's cobble. No. Yes. Alright, so it is. It's diorite and cobble in equal measure. Diorite and cobble. Is there one with gravel? No. That's just my imagination. Okay, and then we take this, and we make polished andesite. There we go. Now I've got plenty. Now the only thing I don't have is cyan. Maybe cyan is green and blue. Is that a possibility? Like, I know I saw some cactus green in here somewhere. So like if I take my cactus green and some lapis, do I have any lapis in here anywhere? I know I have lapis, it's just I don't know if it's here. You know, I might have some down in the cave where I've been digging out stone and stuff. Maybe that's how you make cyan. For some reason I was thinking it comes straight from a flower, but maybe it does come from a flower, and that's more of a shortcut. Hey villager, who are you and where'd you come from? And shouldn't you be back in your home somewhere, not being eaten by zombies maybe? Wouldn't that be a good idea? I see you trying to make me, zombie's taking a bath. Why were you taking a bath, man? That's just weird. You're a zombie. I don't think zombies do baths. I saw that creeper over there. But yeah, I'm hoping Type Zero's got some awesome summons. I kind of feel like it's gonna be like a. Okay. I have looked at zero gameplay, so I don't even know what I'm getting into. I just know that I've read a lot of people really like it. They're very excited that it's finally coming to the United States because it released in Japan on the PSP, and this is the HD remake for the next-gen consoles. I was going to say I didn't keep the lapis, but I did. I did keep the lapis. I just didn't convert it into lapis. Alright, now it's lapis. Now, If I take the lapis and I take the cactus green, oh, that's how you get cyan. All right. I just made over a stack of cyan dye. I don't think I needed a stack of cyan dye, but you never know. It does make an excellent colored building block, so I haven't used it in a while. Will you get out of this hole? I'll slap you in the face. I was going to look over here. I know I used some. I just can't remember what I used it on. Oh, right there. That building right there. And then the blacksmith are both made out of cyan clay. Because cyan clay makes a nice dark gray color. Well, I guess you just seen it. I don't know why I'm telling you. You could see it. I could see it. Do I have any hardened clay over here? I do not. So then it must be over here around the corner, maybe? Let's hope so. I don't want to go try to find stuff. Oh yeah. That would be where it's at. Tons and tons of it. Bam. Just make me a whole stack of it here. Should be enough to finish off this up here between these two stacks of material. Alright. Let's look. Oh. Now, once I get this done, then I need to get in here and finish off the interior walls. Not sure about the exterior, because I don't know exactly what shape this thing is going to have. What I'm thinking right now is one side here is going to be, like I said, the old original castle tower, which will be over here. And then back here, to my right, will be the grand ballroom, I guess. In fact, I was thinking of maybe doing ballroom slash dining room back here. And then the kitchen would be off to the right over here. And so my reasoning for the dining room slash ballroom is that they would come here into the, grand entry hall here, and then the doors would be right here that let you into the dining room, ballroom, and then there'd be an entrance for the kitchen on this side, an entrance to the castle on this side, and up here would be, well, like for here would be like a balcony overlooking the ballroom, and then we'd need some servants' quarters probably above the kitchen, and then I guess with the ocean back there, we probably put the family back over here, and so we'd have kind of a weird L shape, or like a Z shape to the building, maybe something. We'll have to see though. Getting it laid out in my head is one thing. Getting it actually built is another. trying to figure out what I want it to look like. What did I just get hung up on? My guy stopped moving backwards for some reason. You know, now I talked about all that Final Fantasy stuff, I'm thinking I'm gonna find my Final Fantasy 13 disc tonight and start playing it. I don't really have time to, though, but I really kind of want to. I don't know, get all Final Fantasy'd out on that one and then not want to play my Type 0 when it comes. Not that I'll have time this week, you understand. But, apparently my schedule for the next training session doesn't start for 2 weeks after this one ends, so I have 2 weeks off from work. It's not paid, but it's free time, which is going to be awesome because I haven't really had a lot of free time in between training sessions since Christmas, which I know wasn't that long ago, but yeah. Alright, so I like this. This looks nice. Oh, you know what? We gotta put the... I took it all out. Bam. Gotta put the railing up there. I need stuff. I need this. Yep. I don't know that that's enough. I'm pretty sure this is more than 25 blocks across. Let's say we do one of these, 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 and one of these, and then, oh yeah, let's put it right across the stairway. Maybe I do have enough then, since the stairway takes up most of this. That's nice, because this is going to be wall all along back through here. Yeah. I think that'll do it. Let's get us a little game mode 3. Let's get us a little flight look here of what we've got done so far. Yeah, check that out. That is my grand stairway, entryway. Some balcony to look down on. People coming in. I've got to figure out what I want to do for the floor yet. I'm not sure. And like I said, got to build finish building the walls out through here and across the back, and then the floor, and then this room will be done, pretty much. And then what was that? 1, 2, yeah, that's plenty tall. And then we can start on the next section. So hopefully, by the time I start the next episode, we will be ready to go to the next section. Here's hoping, anyways. We'll see. You know, last weekend I wound up watching or hanging out with the family. Oh, you know what? I didn't even mention. That I was going to mention was we also got a new dog this week, and she is crazy. It's like a 4-month-old puppy, way hyper, and she is so excited, so excited when you go to pet her that you can't even pet her. She's just all squiggles. It's pretty funny. Alright, I'm going to end it here, so click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.